Anybody?
Sure. So I agree with a lot of what you guys said in your outlook. Why a third party? America has been a democracy for about over 200 years, and the logic of democratic elections leads to two parties. More so, America's not like Europe. If you look at Israel, they have, how many parties do they have? They've had 2 elections, they can't make up their mind. America has a 2-party system. If you want to move an ideology like libertarianism, classical liberalism, an economic point of view, which I agree with, I'm a Chicago boy. What you do in America is you take over a party. Look at what's happened to the Democrats. They've been taken over by socialists. In the 1890s, the populists, and then took over the Democrat Party. They ran William Jennings Bryan 4 times. The progressives. So my question is, why a third party? It's juvenile and suicide.
Okay, so we can answer this. Let's go my right here, left, or right, and Mr. Elizabeth, you can answer.
Sure. So I think the first thing I'd say, that you mentioned that the Democrats have been taken over by socialists. I'd say the Republicans have too. So I think that's part of the problem, is that, you know, people have made efforts. I think most of us here who've been following libertarianism for some time, we can point to guys we kind of like in the Republican Party, Ron Paul, Justin Amash, up until he left very recently. You know, so it's
Rand
not
Paul is still in.
yeah, he's a little too wishy-washy for me. Compromises a little too much, and that's in general really what's been with the Republican Party. They've talked a good talk, but they haven't walked the walk. And unfortunately, again, do we owe them our vote? Does our vote belong to them, or does our vote belong to us? And what is, again, people have tried that, and plenty of people have, but it clearly hasn't worked. The Republican Party has been resistant to actual fiscal responsibility, to a variety of forms of responsible government, limited government. They've turned around. They've gone in the opposite direction. Like I say, we're having $1 trillion deficits every year. Now, we had Republican president, Republican House, Republican Senate.
No, not anymore.
Not anymore, but we had for 2 years.
Absolutely, you're right.
And we had it for the first 6 years under Bush, and skyrocketing debt. And so, how much is enough? I mean, how long? Why give them my support? If they don't earn it, we have to stand up and do something.
Because in a 2-party system, if you don't support them, you
Okay,
will
please go
elect
ahead.
the Democrat.
Sorry, if you have another question later.
No, it's not.
you're already got it.
Go ahead.
First of all, I want to say thank you for coming. I know that, you don't necessarily agree with everything that we have to say here, and I really appreciate coming out tonight and listening to us and giving us your side. I really do appreciate that. I wish more people would want to listen. I do want to correct one thing. We are not a democracy. We are a republic. And there is no 2-party system in the United States. There is. Let me go back. There is. But it is not something that is in our Constitution. The Libertarian Party, every 4 years, has to get ballot access across the nation. The Republicans and the Democrats don't have to do that. They control the debates. We aren't allowed on there. The reason I think all of us here, at least I speak for myself, are libertarians because we see what's out there. And we demand another choice. I could choose between Donald Trump and Miss Clinton.
Gary Johnson.
We did have Gary Johnson, and I proudly voted for Gary Johnson, and I would do it again. I believe that the American people deserve more options. When you go into a Costco or a Publix or whatever, you don't just buy whatever ketchup there is because it's what there is. That's basically socialism. It's what happens in those countries. They tell you this is what you can have. We are in America. I believe that if the Libertarian Party isn't for everyone, then we won't ever be elected. But give us a chance. Give us a chance to come out and present our views. They're not for everyone. I do understand that a lot of people see this as very radical. I understand that.
You're right.
Well, thank you. I do think that some people do see us as radical, and that's okay. For me, other parties are also a little radical. But I do think that America deserves another choice. I think that having only two choices doesn't benefit anyone in this country. It's always good to have a debate and hear other people and hear other sides. The last election, less than 40% of this country actually went out and voted. So we have 60% of the eligible voters in this country not coming out to vote. And I believe that the big reason why that is because they don't feel motivated to. So we are here because we believe in that 60%. We believe in those people that don't have a voice, that don't see themselves represented in government. We believe that we have the best option for them. That's why we do it.
Okay. All right. So we got two answers there. Was anybody else have? Oh,
Yes.
now you want to get in? Go ahead.
I thought that we were kind of moving on to the, and everybody's dying to get up at that point. Great question. And again, as my fellow councilwoman said, absolutely, thank you for being here. And proudly supporting your Make America Great Kavanaugh, because I think we should have one in the Grove. That was actually my campaign, remember, for Make the Grove Great Again. And we were like, I don't think that will. He everybody's
When
good.
will it ever break? When will it ever break?
The Grove, you know what, it was years before I got here. I'm a Bahamian, fourth generation. And from what I understand, there was a time where we had 35,000 Bahamian and Southern African Americans there with thriving businesses. And unfortunately, just about 10 years before I got here, that really started to die out. So I was told that it was a pretty great day, but I think it's a fabulous place now. It's where I've called home for the past decade. But back to your question, because it is an incredibly poignant question. This is why I wanted to, I always like to sit back and observe a little bit, and I definitely appreciate the answers of both of my fellow panel members here this evening. And especially it speaks to me in regards to it being an African American demographic that we are pushing to engage now more than ever, because of exactly what Martha said. We are at a time where we don't see that representation. I spent a good almost 10 years, a decade, being a Democrat, and I never got invited to anything other than getting registered to vote or making sure that I was getting registered to vote. I spent a couple of years being a Republican, and I didn't even get invited to the registered to vote parties, So I said, how can I be a part of a change in engagement and a change of support, but also empowerment? Because I remember having a conversation just very early on when I was deciding to make this change over. And one of the most resounding things that my fellow Libertarian family said was, there was just it's a notion of political seats being able to be had by the Democrats and the Republicans, and that was it. But they said, if you can vote, you can run. And I was like, you know what? That is so true. And never before was it ever said and put in those type of terms. And I come from a political family. My grandmother was the first African American and female mayor of Daytona Beach, Florida. She won as a Democrat, and that was a traditionally Republican city, a Republican county. So I know that it is possible. I know that great change is possible, but we've had a traditionally two-party elected system for 199 years. So I'm not going to give you 199 reasons, but I think that that's far too long.
All right, that was 3 minutes on the clock. This clock was right on. Thank you very much.
It works.
All right, so without wanting to skip anyone, would you like to answer? You don't have to. It's a free
I
country.
think everybody's said mostly what I believe in as well. I was registered as a Republican when I registered to vote initially because my parents were Republicans. Never voted Republican though, because I am a very educated voter. I do my homework before I vote. I never understood why Republicans
voted and did the things they did, because I don't agree with them. The first time I got a letter from, I'm sorry, what was his name? No, before Bush. No. Where's the Democrat?
Reagan, no, Reagan.
Romney. Thank you. That's it. Thank you. More the first time I got a letter from the Romney campaign telling me that it was a sin to have an abortion, I knew this wasn't the party for me. I don't believe in abortion personally, but I don't believe the government should tell me what to do. So I knew exactly right then and there that LGBT rights were human rights, and that the choice to have an abortion was a personal choice, not a government choice. Therefore, I could never be a Republican. I can never be a Democrat because I don't believe in socialism in any way, shape, or form. I am an anti-socialist person, 100%. So for me, human rights and personal freedom comes before anything else. And if I have to vote Libertarian for the rest of my life and watch a Republican or Democrat win, I will continue to vote Libertarian, because before I give away my vote to somebody, they need to follow or at least believe what I believe in. Nobody's going to believe 100% the same thing I believe in. But if you believe in human rights, you believe in LGBT rights as well. If you believe in human rights, you believe that the government should not interfere and tell us what to do with our own bodies, our own lives, what we should take in or not. If I want to do cocaine, it's my problem, not the government's. If I want to do pot, it's my problem, not the government's. And cannabis, sorry. If I want to have an abortion, that is my right, not the government's. If you restrict abortion, we already know what happens. Learn from our past mistakes. If you restrict alcohol, we know what happens. Learn from our past mistakes. The two-party system doesn't work for